Good morning and happy Monday to all of you. I have a little reflection for you as we go into this week, just thinking about the level of anxiety and really the isolation that I'm hearing more and more from people that's leading to depression and loneliness in a lot of different ways. So consider these two potential mistakes that we can each fall into in various levels. Consider that you think there's a tiger in the bush ready to jump at you, but there really isn't one. Or the second scenario, you think that there isn't a tiger in the bush, but there really is one and it's ready to leap on you. Most of us seem to be hardwired to be living more in the kind of anxiety that makes us think that there's something ready to get us at any moment. Right now, the coronavirus, but with the political unrest and with everything else that's going on in our midst right now, it's easy to start focusing on all of those things that create that kind of anxiety, most of which is never going to happen. Occasionally, and that's why we need some balance, bad things happen. We all know that, and we've seen some of that. We've seen a lot of that actually in recent months. But we need to find a balance between those two things so that we're not living in that constant state of anxiety and just shutting ourselves down and shutting our loved ones out in the midst of times like this when we are needed as people with a mission, with an understanding, with a witness to give to those around us, that in the midst of unsettling times, our strength, our hope remains always in Jesus Christ. And we have something to hold on to. We have someone to hold on because we belong to Him. I fear especially for our young people who don't have as many tools or as much life experience to draw on. And going through times like this can so easily slip into a kind of despair. The witness for us who believe is even more important, that we can share what we believe, our testimony, and we can live with a kind of gentleness and patience and trust in hard times. One of the tools that I use and that I passed on often and that I can say was passed on to me as well is a litany of trust. I'm sure some of you have seen it. If you haven't, you can find it easily by going online. I'll get it posted on our website shortly as well. But listen to some of these things just as a way of reinforcing we don't need to live in that level of anxiety that something is ready to get us at every moment. Teach me to have childlike dependency on you. Jesus, I trust in you. From discouragement, deliver me, Jesus. From anxiety about the future, deliver me, Jesus. That you are continually holding me and sustaining me and loving me. Jesus, I trust in you. That not knowing what tomorrow brings is an invitation to lean on you. Jesus, I trust in you. That you always hear me and in your goodness always respond to me. Jesus, I trust in you. That you give me all the strength I need for what is asked. And Jesus, I trust in you. That I am your beloved one. Jesus, I trust in you. My experience personally is the more I can reinforce that kind of a very personal relationship with Jesus, renewing that sense of trust in God, the more I can live with gentleness, with confidence, with courage, and the more I can be off of myself and available then to be a source of encouragement, source of encouragement, optimism, and assistance for others, however the Holy Spirit wants to prompt that. So this day, let's try to live, let's catch ourselves when we find ourselves thinking something is out to get us constantly, and instead surrender that to Jesus and invite Him to be front and center in our lives. God bless you, keep you all safe, keep you effective in bringing God's good news to those around you.